It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks taking on the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix begins the game with the basketball. To Booker. To Mikal Bridges. DeAndre Jordan with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Knicks with the basketball. Smith to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Booker. Not done yet. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Booker with it. Down 4. Driving right to the basket. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
That boy's living his best life.
Smith with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Dotson guarded by Devin Booker. To Dennis Smith Jr. Five on the shot clock. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Trailing by 4. Mikal Bridges to Booker. DeAndre Ayton. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Smith with it up top. 2-point advantage. Hezonja guarded by Dragan Bender. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Booker. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
The possession lies with New York. To Kevin Knox. Had a chance, but it's no good.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilize it a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Mikal Bridges. Now to Booker, down low. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Smith now into the front court. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Devin Booker gets a look. Can't hit. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Smith to Jordan. To Dennis Smith Jr. And Bender there for the rebound. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Here comes the screen. Smith down low to Jordan. And the Suns secure the rebound. To Booker. Look out, Devin Booker. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
New York Knicks basketball. Smith to Jordan. No good and no foul. Mikal Bridges. Count the bucket for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Smith into the front court. 14-10 to score. To Jordan, down low. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Here comes the screen. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Booker. To Mikal Bridges. Gets it in the right corner. Booker. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Booker. Look out, Devin Booker. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Smith to Jordan. Short jumper off the mark. To Mikal Bridges. To Booker. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3 from long range. The Knicks clear the board. Smith to Jordan. Knocked loose. Dragon pin. Doesn't look good here. Fizdale's going to make some changes. You'd hate to see anybody get hurt. That appeared to be a lower body injury. And hits the first free throw. The second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. The screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Jordan.
I got ball. That's me.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Phoenix has the ball. Josh Jackson. Here comes the screen. To Booker. Josh Jackson. They'll look to Bender down low. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Looking good. 4 for 5.
DeAndre Jordan's game, we know, is better suited for being closer to the rim, but I got to give him a lot of credit. He's developed into a guy who can step out and occasionally knock down a jumper if you give him some space.
To Alonzo Trier. The jumper's off the mark.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Lance Thomas, defended by Jackson. Now to Jordan, down low. And they call the foul. Jay was there too late.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Here comes the screen. Hezonja guarded by Josh Jackson. To Alonzo Trier. Short jumper won't fall.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Won't go down. Alonzo Trier. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
And the free throw is good. 3 points on that trip. It's Phoenix ball. To Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. Josh Jackson. Has a look. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort. Alonzo Trier. Here comes the screen. And finishes strong. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Josh Jackson. To Mikal Bridges. Short jumper misses. Alonzo Trier to Jordan. Trying to cash in. Jordan's shot won't go. Couldn't keep it in. Off Mario Hezonja. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one here at Madison Square Garden with the Knicks on top. Jay and I back to Manhattan after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Suns control the possession. To Mikal Bridges. To Crawford. Here comes the screen. Crawford. Slam dunk. DeAndre Ayton.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Alonzo Trier. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Crawford. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Has a chance. Jackson with a shot, no good. To Alonzo Trier.
Got him. Be up, baby. Be up.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's Suns ball.
My ball.
To Jackson. Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
A lot of contact, no whistle. DeAndre Ayton. Nothing going here on that drive. To Kevin Knox. Fires the three. Rebound for Ayton. To Crawford. Screen coming. Crawford. And the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Alonzo Trier. And scores.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
That's no good. Alonzo Trier. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Doesn't get the bounce. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now.
I got ball. This is all me.
Alonzo Trier. Lance Thomas picked up by Booker to Alonzo Trier. It's Ayton with the rebound. Gets it in the left corner. Booker to Crawford. Off the mark. To Kevin Knox. Here comes the screen. To Kevin Knox. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Kevin Knox at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. No good. Missed them both. To Crawford. Won't go. Alonzo Trier to Jordan. Here comes the screen. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Jordan to Alonzo Trier. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a look. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
The drive, right to the basket. Slam dunk, Alonzo Trier.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Booker. Oh, big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Possession lies with New York. Alonzo Trier to Kevin Knox. To Alonzo Trier. New York with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Defense, let's go.
Booker to Crawford. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. To Jordan. Kevin Knox. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Step back jumper.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Booker with it. Down 8. To Mikal Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. To Mikal Bridges. Devin Booker. The Knicks secure the rebound. New York in control of the basketball. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Booker. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Not that time. Alonzo Trier to Jordan. New York with 4 to shoot. Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. Not going down here. Into the front court. It's Booker. Margins 8. Can't connect from inside.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Here comes the screen. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Knicks with the basketball. Down low to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Alonzo Trier to Kevin Knox. Knicks with 4 to shoot. For 3, off the iron. No good. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Mikal Bridges to Booker. Here comes the screen. Crawford to Booker. Can't connect. To Jordan. Another chance and a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Suns with the basketball. To Booker. Here comes the screen. Rebounds pulled down by New York. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Booker. Mikal Bridges to Crawford. To Booker. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Booker. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
To Mikal Bridges. Can't connect from in close. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Knicks are way out in front.
Thanks, Ed. The Knicks have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. The Suns are in need of some changes at the half. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scorers to the Phoenix Suns.
First half stats. Player of the half.
DeAndre Jordan has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
Ayton was unable to find his shot through the first 2 quarters. He's been able to get shots up, but more often than not, they just haven't been dropping for him. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
The possession lies with New York. Alonzo Trier to Kevin Knox. You've got to get that one to go.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
That's rebounded by the Knicks. To Kevin Knox.
I got blocked.
Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Josh Jackson slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Screen coming. Dotson guarded by Devin Booker to Jordan. Rocking the rim. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
To Booker. Look out, Devin Booker, 4 out of 10.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
D up, baby.
Alonzo Trier to Kevin Knox. To Jordan, down low.
Double team.
Short jumper off the mark. Driving right to the basket. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Jordan. Has a look. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. To Jackson. Booker to Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. To Alonzo Trier. To Kevin Knox. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Phoenix with it. Booker to Mikal Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. Mikal Bridges. No good. It was right there.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
To Jackson. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Booker. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. The follow won't go either. To Alonzo Trier. Beyond the arc for 3. Not getting the bounce. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Josh Jackson to Booker. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Alonzo Trier. Dotson guarded by Devin Booker to Kevin Knox. To Booker. Josh Jackson. To Booker. The shot almost. Alonzo Trier to Jordan. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Booker. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. And the rebound taken in by Jordan. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
To Booker.
Switch that.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting reports. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Whoops, that won't go.
I got him.
Here comes the screen.
The screen was coming.
Cleans it up. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
Crawford to Jackson. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here.
Here we go. My ball.
Alonzo Trier. Can't miss those. Has a look. And scores on the step back.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Scores from the post. To Booker. Josh Jackson. To Booker. Flushes it home.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Here we go. I got it. Here you go.
The screen sets him up for two.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Into the game for the Phoenix Suns, number 2.
Devin Booker. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And scores, plus the foul. DeAndre Jordan, another strong finish, going to the line for a chance at 3. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. Can't convert the free throw. Phoenix has the ball. To Jackson. Booker. Rebound hauled in by New York. To Alonzo Trier. The drive, right to the basket. And strokes it.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Booker to Crawford. 4-3. Rebound comes down to the Knicks. Hazonia guarded by Josh Jackson. To Jordan. Good look that time, but off the mark. It's Phoenix ball. DeAndre Ayton. To Crawford. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Alonzo Trier. Here comes the screen. To Alonzo Trier. Can't connect from in close. To Booker. From the painted area, won't go down. Count the basket inside. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A couple of cracks at the line now.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
First try, no good. That one won't go. One more to come. Can't cash in. 0 for 3. That's the end of the period, with the Knicks enjoying a sizable lead.